Good afternoon, everyone. This is Reverend Kit Holmes. It is Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That means it's time for One Mind Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, November 6, 2024. So, as I said last week, we knew that today, a week later, there was going to be an election. There was an election in this country yesterday, and there was an outcome to that election. And the first thing I want to acknowledge today is for the emotions that are necessary to be felt, to be moved through. And I put emphasis on moved through. We can have them, and we do better if we do not allow them to have us, because when we are tangled in that, and we stay tangled in that, there's no room for the creative solutions. There's no room for ideas. There's no room for our next steps. So one of the interesting things that happened this morning is I stayed in my meditation, in my focus on knowing there would be an outcome. There's an outcome to everything. It's an outcome I did not prefer, I do not prefer, and yet I know there is something greater afoot, as it is said. There is something greater that we don't see yet, but we know it. That's why you're here. That's why you watch One Mind Wednesdays. That's why you meditate. That's why you connect with like-minded people who know the power of love in the world. That's why we're here. We know there is and has been an undercurrent of that love, bringing love back to the surface, and everything that has been going on, the disruption, the chaos, the drama, is the reflection of the fear, the collective fear of change. If we could simply look at it from that aspect. And unfortunately, or fortunately as the case may be, the fear of change is usually reserved for those who have been in power, that control, whether it's whatever it is. But what I know, and this is what the point of this is today, is that sense of control is false. I know that. I know that personally. When I am not coming from love, when I am not coming from a place of seeing that we are all in this together, I shut down, I go into control, I want to control people, places, things, circumstances, conditions, all of that stuff, which I have no control over. True freedom lies in what goes on in here and what goes on in here. And I choose the freedom of knowing that my life is infinitely better when I come from a place of love. When I don't just focus on me, but I focus on how do I bring that love into the world? How do I bring more love into the world? Because I gotta tell you, here's the thing underneath all of that for me. The fear and the idea that one single person can change the world single-handedly. We all know that is BS. The fear is, the core fear is that we are somehow separate from each other and from that which created us. Whether you believe in God or Jesus or Buddha or any name you give the force of creation, we are never separate from it. And that is my reminder today to you. I woke up yesterday on election day with an incredible sense of calm and peace. I didn't watch the news. For a very short time last night, watched the returns and stepped away from it out of choice, not out of fear, not anything else. It said, my energy is better spent holding the space, knowing there is something greater happening. That's my invitation to you. Have the feelings, move through the feelings, and we got to get to work. And that work is to keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up as love. Not tolerating bad behavior, not tolerating bad policy, but showing up knowing that as a humanhood, we are all in this together, and the more we keep moving towards love and moving towards love and moving towards love, The rest of that will continue to crumble. I truly believe that. You can say that I got my head in the sand and I got rose-colored glasses on, but I can tell you I've lived most of my life from fear and negative perspective of the world. I don't anymore. It took a lot of work, yes, and it's possible. We can do this together. We are in this together. I'm going to talk more at length about this on Sunday at Unity of Traverse City, Michigan. If you're in the area, come on up. We'll talk about it. We'll feel it. We'll breathe through it together. The recording will also be on their website, and I will do my best to remember to put it on my YouTube channel. So I love you all dearly. I love you all dearly. I love everybody as expressions of that creation. As difficult as it feels sometimes, that's our work. That's my work. So, next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Facebook Live. All these videos are on my YouTube channel in a folder called One Mind Wednesdays on a playlist. That address is in the description of this post. Please visit the website. Thank you for your support in all the ways that so many of you do support me. KidHolmesInc.com. I will see you again next Wednesday, and in the meantime, we are all a part of that one mind, that one consciousness. So we are all in this together, which means kindness still matters. Love is still the only answer. And I love you all dearly. I will see you next Wednesday. Take care.